Dear aquarist, welcome to this case of fish disease on an elephant longnose, and I will share you my findings that I prepared in a PowerPoint with my microscopic observations and also the treatments I can suggest what you can do for this kind of problem. So the elephant longnose, here already in the title, had worm parasites in the gills and a bacterial infection. In my books, I explain about prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of fish disease with many colorful photographs. The link below where you can purchase them. And here you see that some of the longnose, not all of them, become very skinny. You can see here, they are aside, they're not so well acting in the group anymore. And they're slowly wasting away, and some die after a couple of days or a couple of weeks. You also can observe some aggression. The bigger ones are very strong, not so badly infected, maybe very little, and they're really aggressive against the weaker ones. So the weaker ones will have less chance to have food and will suffer more and will die, of course, eventually. Here we pulled out one skinny one, which was dying. You can see that fish is wasted away. It's gonna die in the coming hours or days. So that's the fish we use for our examination. And as you can see here, we notice bacterial infection in the gills and here this parts. And that's not a good sign. That makes the fish suffer very badly. You can see it here that this can kill the fish. A bacterial infection, bacteria causes that the respiratory organ not functioning well, and that also bacteria penetrate into the bloodstream and infect the internal organs. But what was the major cause were those encapsulated parasites, metacercaria, or larvae of digenetic trematodes. I had several videos on this about the cycle that it comes from the wild, from birds and snails, etc. And you can see them here, sitting here and causing damage, causing weakening the organ of the gills, and eventually also bacterial infection. And of course, the bacteria can come inside and that also cause here, like the liver or the internal organs, to have melanomacrophage centers and having a bad functioning. Well, this altogether weakens the longnose, and the weaker longnose will be, well, they have to deal with aggression from the stronger ones. So you have to take care of good anti-stress methods, like a lot of tubes or hiding places in the aquarium. You have to give food in a good way. That means very well distributed in the aquarium, at least 3 times a day, and also at the late evening, because this fish likes to eat during the night, during nighttime. That fish is in bad shape. You have to help, or maybe separate it, put it in a separate tank, so it has the proper care. The combination of a parasitic infection here, yes, and a bacterial infection, which is secondary. Treat with an antibacterial medicine. Ask your fish doctor, because you also have to really handle this infection. The metacercaria, I explained that in many of my other videos, cannot be treated because they are encapsulated and the medicine cannot penetrate through that capsule. And you can help with a food to strengthen the fish, a functional food to repair the fish. And we can recommend Dr. Bassleer Biofish Food Professional Treat. Books that I have available can help you in the diagnosis and the treatment of fish diseases. The link is below. Or get your training at my Patreon channel. Well, I hope this explains you. With me in the background, well, a young fisherman in Cameroon that was collecting during one of my trips some Pelvica chromis in the Lobe River stream. Nice area. Not longnose there, but anyway, it was an African experience. And I hope this experience for you on this case of fish disease explain you why some wild fish can suffer from infections and what you can do as a treatment. I hope this helped you. And subscribe to stay tuned.